friend Olsen here from Super Simple Guitar. I hope that sounded all right. I was practicing a little bit this morning, trying to get it up to where I need it to be presentable for you. So anyways, my friends, today I'm going to be teaching you this little thing that I came up with while I was in Croatia. The funny thing actually is that this part here, this that was the thing that I came up with and what I was planning on teaching. But then as I was kind of practicing it today, I came up with this other thing to add to kind of make it even more interesting for you guys. So that was totally new from today. Anyways, let's get into the close-up. I'm going to have this tabbed out for my All Access members, as I always do. That's going to be in the Lesson of the Week area. Also, if you haven't yet, make sure to go download the free PDF version of my book, my picture chord book, that's going to teach you how to master the fretboard and a lot of other stuff. And also, if you become an All Access member, you'll get full access to all of my courses. Plus, I will actually pack this thing up, sign it, and put it on an airplane. Or I'll actually have the postman bring it to the airplane, and then they'll put it on the airplane. And we will fly this to your home. Can you believe that? As a free gift when you join the All Access membership. So if you want to check that out, check it out. If not, that's also cool. Let's get in the close-up now. Let me teach you this cool riff that I think you're going to like because it's a lot of fun to play. I'm definitely enjoying it. And I'm also going to show you some other ways that you can make it your own as well. Okay, I'll see you at the close-up. See you there. All right, welcome to the close-up. So let's get right into it. So we're going to get started thinking of a D chord, but removing the middle finger, which would give us a D sus2, right? And what I'm doing here with this D shape is I'm going, so I'm kind of hitting with the pick, I'm aiming for the third, fourth, and second string. So 4, 3, 2. So I'm kind of hitting those three strings, and with my ring finger, I'm just kind of muting out the first string. But even if the first string were to ring, that would be fine too, okay? But don't think that it needs to. We're really going for the second, third, and fourth string to be ring. If you accidentally hit the fifth string, it's also fine, but we're kind of going to aim for the fourth, third, and second, okay? So I'm going to hit those three notes, and I'm going to slide right away 2 frets up. Okay, so now I'm on the third string, 4th fret, and the second string, 5th fret. Right? So I missed there a little bit. So I'm hitting it once, I'm sliding up, and then I'm sliding back right away. So, and then I'm doing a little pull off with the third string, right? So I'm pulling off the third string to the open G, right? So really slow. And with the pick, I'm trying to hit it pretty hard, so I get a nice little effect there, okay? So experiment with that. Don't drive yourself crazy, but I'm kind of trying to give that first downstroke a little bit more power, okay? So one more time. That's where you're going to want to practice. Okay. Then, so we're going to bar down on the third and fourth string, and we're going to do a pull off. Okay, so that's, so I'm barring down, I'm hitting it with the pick, and then I'm pulling off. So really slowly. And again, if you get the open A in here, that's fine, but I'm kind of aiming more for the third and fourth string to get that to really sound more tight and compact. Okay, so really slowly. And then I'm going up here to the 3rd fret, 6th string. So all together, really nice and slow. One more time. One last time. And I'm doing that pull off. Don't worry about if you get the second string ringing by accident. That's fine, because it all happens so quick anyway. So it's just, you know, and even if the first string starts to ring, that's fine too. Okay, so then after we do this, we're going to go really quickly into an E major chord. And the cool thing here that I like to do, and that really inspired me to do this riff, is I'm playing an E, but I'm doing something a little bit sneaky with it. Okay, and this is optional. You don't have to do this. It's a little bit tricky if you've never done it. So it looks as if I'm holding down an E major, but what I'm actually doing is I'm holding down all of the notes that are in an E major, except for this one. This one I'm just touching, which is muting it out. Okay, and that's giving me this more compact sound. If I were to push down on this note, I'd get a clean E major. You'd hear the third in there. If I were to release it, I'd get an E minor. Right, we don't want that. So what I'm doing now is I'm just holding this down, and that's just tightening up this E chord, making it actually a power chord, since we only have the first and the fifth in the chord. Okay, so this is the 1 of E, this is the 5 of E, this is the 1 again, this one's muted out, and then here we have the 5 that repeats, and then the 1 again. So it's 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, right? And the intervals that are in a power chord are just the 1 and the 5, right? And we're muting out the third, okay? So if you don't know about intervals and what I'm talking about, and you want to learn about that stuff, I have an entire music theory course where I teach that in detail. It's actually been really successful with a lot of huge positive reviews. It's inside of the All Access membership, in case you want to check that out. So anyways, this part of muting out the string is optional. You could feel free to just play the E major, but I really like the sound of this note being muted out. It sounds really nice to my ears. Okay, so really slow the whole thing. And then the strumming is just kind of this down. That's the groove we're going for. So then it repeats. And you could go down, 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 or you could go down. So I went down, then I did up, down. So again, experiment with that. You're free to do whatever you want with it. It's just important to get back in time to do this riff again. Okay, so that's the main riff, the main thing that happens, right? The main theme of this riff here. So one more time, really nice and slowly. That happens 4 times. And then I go into A. So, all right, we're getting into the next part of it here. Bear with me. I know it seems like a lot of information, but it's really just a standard blues thing. So let's call part 1, the main theme, complete, and let's move on now. So now for the A part, which is the 4 chord in a blues, because this is kind of a blues structure here again, we're going to just hold down the 4th string, 2nd fret, and we're going to play the open A string. Okay, so that's going to be that, right? And then we're going to move here to the 4th fret. So that's going 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 4th fret. So 2nd, 4, 5, 4, 2nd. Okay, so 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 2, 4, 5, 4. Okay, so that's what we're going for, really slowly. 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 2, 4, 5, 4. Okay, one more time really slowly. I'm just going to play one note to maybe make it sound a little bit more simple for you. 2, 4, 5, 4, 2, 2, other sneaky thing that I'm doing is I'm muting out the strings in between those different notes. So, and I'm using my right hand to do that. See, I'm quieting the strings here with my right hand. Okay, so the whole thing now. It happens 4 times. Let's assume this is the 4th time, and then the 5th time around you go into the A. And then we're going to go into an E. Do the same thing on the E. Back to the A. And now to end it off, we're going to go into a B power chord and go. Then the whole thing repeats. So really slowly for you now, let me play the whole thing, okay? So starting off with the main riff 4 times. Then we go to the A, the E, the A, the B, and then it starts over. Okay, so really slow. Back to the A. B power chord, which is the 2nd fret here, 5th string, 4th string, 4th fret. Repeats. Alright, so now let me show you a variation that you could do instead of doing the... Alright, let me give you some inspiration, right? Since we're thinking kind of in terms of a blues here, right? So we're going to do the E thing 4 times, so the... And now assuming that I played that 4 times around. So instead of going to the A here and doing this, you could just play A here. So that's an A7, and then you could add in this 7th down here again if you want to add kind of like a melody sound, right? Or a moving melody. That gives you a little bit of movement happening, right? So, so that's instead of... And now instead of the E, you could go, instead of doing this on the E, right? You could just play E here. So again, I'm playing an E major, and then I'm adding in the 7th here, which is on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So, right? So, okay, so I hope that wasn't too much info for you, but you see, we can add in these notes to create some movement. With the E, you could also add in this note, 3rd string, 2nd fret. So, and then, right, so. So now instead of playing the A here, I played it here. That's A7 right there. And if you want to learn about all this stuff and movable chords, I teach all of that stuff in detail within the membership. Of course, it's all in the membership. Yeah. All right, so one last cool thing that I want to show you, since I love giving you a lot of information, a lot of inspiration, and a lot of ideas, is you could also play the A7 here. So this is just like a standard A bar chord, right? And And to get a 7th, you just have to release your pinky. Okay, so instead of doing it here, you could just... It's a nice place to play the A7. Okay, so I know that was a lot of inspiration, a lot of ideas, but play around with this, and I'm sure that you will start to see how everything fits into place, you know. Okay, so what I want to do now to end it off is I'm going to play this whole chord progression a couple of times using the different variations, just so you can see it in action and get a feeling for the different possibilities. And the important thing to know is that I'm playing the same chords, just in different ways all over the fretboard. So the chord progression is always the same. It's just that I'm playing one time playing the A here, the second time I'm playing it here, and the third time I'm playing it here. But it's always A. I'm always thinking A, right? Okay, so let's do it. Thanks for checking out this lesson. I really hope that you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you want to. And check out the All Access membership. A lot of really cool people in there, a great community behind it. And of course, you get personal one-on-one email access to me. So that means that anytime you email me, your email goes to my priority list of emails, because I get a ton of messages every day on Facebook, YouTube, Udemy, email, everywhere. So my members get top priority, okay? So just so you know, that's also included in the membership. All right, anyways, Henry Olsen here. See you very soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye. I'm going to do the Eric Andreas thing now. Woo!